Hi, sorry it's been a while. Here's what you missed. Extremely exciting news. There was a Halmahera blue-tongued skink at my local reptile store when I was there last week picking up rats, and somebody stuck their hand in and I witnessed the most fearful skink I've ever seen in my life, and it's crazy that I have such a big smile on my face talking about it, but I just knew I wanted to help this skink. And I hope that this is a female as well for pairing with my male Eddie. Anyway, let me just get my scissors here. Okay, I ran this tub all day to make sure that I had a proper quarantine tub for them. I picked this one because it's all black and they're an extremely fearful skink. The light just shut off, so I gotta get a dimmer on that. But it's okay because we're about to move them in. First, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weigh this whole box that they're in, and then when I take the skink out, I'm gonna subtract the weight without the skink, and that will give me an approximate weight. I really don't want to stress this poor thing out. We've named them already. Okay, I'm just gonna say her from now on. Hopefully she's a lady. So anyway, this is Pepper because she's a little spicy, but we're hoping she'll be a belle. Okay, here we go. Weight with skink. Oh, it's tipping. I go under to see. Oh God, I can't see. Move the box because the skink is in a bad spot. Here we go. Okay, 1130 gram in box. Okay, here we go. Let me just get ready here. I don't have a hanging fixture for this light. I just pop it onto another little tub that I have with a screen. Okay, turn off the scale. Open up the corn tub. 2 hides, water dish, basking area, a lot of sphagnum moss, not much else because it's a pretty small tub. We'll get her into a 4x2x2 once she's done her quarantine, but it's important to do a 3-month quarantine of any new animals. Some people do even longer quarantines. I'm not that responsible. I am as responsible as I need to be, bare minimum. Okay, here we go. Cut the box, cut the tape. Actually, I'm gonna put on gloves. I found that skittish reptiles tend to be a tiny bit less skittish when they're not making contact with your skin about being touched. I don't know if that will be the case with Pepper, but she's been through a lot. She just sat in a box for a half hour, so I am going to do everything I can to help her transition. Got that side already. Let's get this side. Okay. I'm going to put the box in here, kind of on top of this hide. No, I'm going to pick her up and put her in. Yeah, I'm going to do it from in here. I think it'll be easier on her. Less time in hands. Okay, Pepper reveal. Here she is! The new girl! New skink in town. Oh yeah. Who scared me? I jumped. I didn't mean to jump. I'm sorry. Here we go. Oh shit! Dirt came out with ya. She's. Oh yeah. She's spicy. She's not happy. Okay, I'm gonna leave that open for a second so I can see her. I'm gonna take some pictures as well while she's not the most mad she's ever been. Oh, she's a big girl. 654 grams out box, which means I don't have my phone. She's good weight. My phone is doing the recording. Oh my gosh! Okay, she's in there. Okay, I'm gonna get some pictures. I'll update you later. We went to the Canadian Reptile Breeders Expo. We got VIP tickets so we could get in early, but we live a bit far away, so we had to get up earlier than usual and were wiped the heck out by the time we got there. Thankfully, because it was VIP hour, it wasn't too busy, but as soon as the main doors opened, the place flooded with people and we got out of there. We got what we were looking for and went straight home to set our new babies up in their homes. My love brought home 6 incredible little frogs, and I brought home, well, you'll see her in a second. Here's a little bit of the expo. Hope you enjoy it. They're gorgeous.
Very low maintenance actually.
Yeah.
All you need to do is just fill out water.
Yeah, change it.
Water you change it. Get wrong.
Oh, okay.
Oh. They're huge. That's my hand. Garter Snake. Whoop. Jumped out. You must weigh nothing. Oh, I should have weighed this top. That's okay. I weighed nothing. Go. Okay, bye. Okay, so this is Strawberry. She's an albino checkered garter snake that I'm raising up to hopefully breed one day. And she is teeny, just so small. The rest of the squad is doing well. I've been making some big changes, but first I just wanted to let Margot and Flauta say hello and sneak a little fennel in there for good measure. They're still getting up to their shenanigans. That awkward moment when your snake does not want to go home. So, well, a few months ago we adopted a baby leopard gecko. Their name is Hunter. So this was the room earlier on in the transition. Eddie had moved into the tent that would become Margot's new tent, and I had set up the new Exoterra in the room for Hunter after their quarantine. This is one of the last looks at Margot's big tent all set up. Sam ended up moving into the enclosure below hers where Eddie used to live because she wasn't very active in the Zen. I'm thinking it's maybe because it's more visible to the kitchen, which is a high traffic area and is less dark than the black walls of the other PVC. I'll show you her new house later. Okay, it's a big day. This tent is wide open and stripped bare, as you can see. And there's something going on over here. Oh. I dropped my phone. Over here, this is Eddie's tent. I'm just waiting to sew the vinyl in. I guess I may as well show you. There might be a skink exploding in here though. Hey! How's it going, buddy? You have a good shed? This is Eddie's house. Now, a lot more plants in here. He seems to have smushed a few of them, but that's okay. They're his for the smushing. Look at that fucking jungle. Anyways, this is a boa video. Bye, Eddie. So I built this shelf. That was a nightmare. And then I put Margot's stuff into this tent where Eddie used to live. So you can see there's a few hides, some climbing. I need to get a taller step stool so I can fix the backgrounds. And Margot herself is in here. Sorry for how dirty the vinyl is. She is up there, above the light cage. Nice and warm. That's where she likes to be for now. I think I'll probably build a light cage 2.0 that accounts for making that a nice spot for her. Something a little more comfortable than the steel to sit on. Why did I move her from this to this? Well, the first and the biggest reason is that this takes up pretty well the whole room. And it's made the room really awkward to be in and uncomfortable to be in, but also because it's 5 foot deep and I had it filled with climbing opportunities, I couldn't get into the back. When I emptied this out, there were 4 poops and I don't know how many urates that I hadn't seen and couldn't have gotten to. And I'm not done emptying it out. I'm sure there's at least another 2 poops. It just wasn't functional for me. I have mobility issues, so this is 40 inches deep and 40 inches high, and I think it's 79 inches long. So that's about 6.5 by 3.5 by 3.5, roughly. Right now I can reach all the way to the ground. I can't reach the top bars, but I'm gonna get a taller step stool, and then that's not gonna be a problem anymore. I'll make it look a little bit nicer in here, and then maybe do a follow-up. But she's always wanted to get up, so this feels like a natural move for her. She is almost to the ceiling. Taking this down is rough. I'm actually putting it up for sale because we don't really have anywhere to put this or anyone to put in it. And it wasn't functional for me, but hopefully it can be functional for somebody else. As you can see, the sides pretty well completely came off, but they contained the dirt in the isopods. So, all in all, it was a good tent. It did its job well. I'm thankful to it, and I'm so happy to be saying goodbye to it soon, and to have Margot set up here for now, till she's too big anyway. Well, still have a lot to do. Oh, I can finally walk around in here. See my geckos. Well, once I clean up in front of their area. Everything's a bit of a mess right now. Oh, but it feels good. Right, Stella? Stella shed today. She pretty, but she wants to eat me. Just gotta get this fan off the wall. See if somebody will buy this tent. Start planning what's next. So this is the room. Most of it used to be Margot's tent in that corner there to the left. That's not there anymore. Oh my gosh. we'll start here. This is currently an empty 4x2x2. For a little while I had a couple of the garter snakes in here, but they are in the fridge right now. We can talk about that later. Right now I'm just using this to grow some philodendron Brazil and a little bit of pothos. I am planning to put pepper in there. We'll see how I feel about that plan. Down below, this is where Sam is now. I promised to show you her house. This is a 4x2x16, I think, that actually Margot came with. Eddie's lived in it, and now Sam lives in it. She's hiding back there in the hot hide. She's got a little halogen, ceramic heat. Both of those are on separate thermostats. We have an LED light. I don't currently have UVB just because of how shallow it is. She's got the black back climbing thing. Plants have grown in pretty nicely. The pothos is pretty well taken over. I'm hoping that this one will do a little better because I think it's pretty. She was just out earlier today. I think she likes it in here. She's a little more active. She's eating good. I'll get her into something bigger when she's a little bigger. Keep it going. This is a 4x2x2 grow tent in a box. This is a bunch of spare dirt, leaves that I haven't frozen, leaves that I have frozen, and sphagnum moss, oak leaves from pesticide-free lawn. Okay, this is my mini freezer. It's mostly got rats. This is the mini fridge. I have garter snakes in here. Okay, I'll show you quickly. I don't want to disturb them. I already bugged them today to change their waters. Ah, okay. There's fucking snakes in there. This is some leaves and moss that were wet with the garters. They're out to dry. There's baby superworms in there. There's discoid roaches in there. This is my little work area. I need it to be bigger, but for right now, it's what I'm working with. Got some stuff down here. Mosquito dunks in water. I have to use them year-round. This is what Flauta's house is looking like these days. I added some pothos that has grown in really nicely that I feel like has really changed the vibe of the space. He is pretty well down for the winter. He's still eating, but he's a little bit less active, eating a little less often, so I'll probably be seeing a lot less of him now until spring. And then up above, this is Hunter's house. I'm not the happiest with it. I feel like the layout could be better, but this is what it is right now. And because Hunter is so young, I don't want to pester them too much. Oh, ignore the humidity. I just watered the plants right now. It's gonna air out in no time. Okay, and then this is the big part. Check out the light fixtures. It's right next to it. So this is the shed. This is the shelf that I built for Eddie's tent and Margot's tent. Eddie is now in, oh gosh, I want to say it's a 63, hang on. So Eddie's tent is a 63 inch by 32 inch by 32 inch, I think. He was in this tent up here, which is a 79 inch by 39 inch by 39 inch, and he deserved every square inch of it. But the problem was I didn't have enough room to have shelf legs on either side of that tent and still be able to have a shelf above it, which would have meant that it couldn't have anything above it, which would have severely limited my ability to use the space. So I got Eddie a slightly smaller tent, this one, And he's living it up in the back corner, as you can see. And then I gave Margot this larger one, which is the 79 by 39 by 39. I want to give her the black sides on the walls and then get some better climbing stuff going in here. Right now she is actually up above the light cage again. Yeah, if you can just see her belly. She likes it there, it's warm. She's beat the heck out of this Dracaena, but I'm not giving up on it. When in doubt, count on Pothos to fill out, fill in the gaps. So that's where we're at right now. Eddie's on a rip. Thank you for checking in with us in my little jungle. I'll see you soon.